going on, guys? Hunter here. Welcome back to the channel. I made a mistake. So I did not realize when I filmed the 9 holes with Trash Panda ET that my microphone was dead the entire time. So you're not going to hear all my commentary throughout the video. You'll hear a voiceover from me sitting here in this hotel. I'm in Fairmont, West Virginia, playing in the Seth Burton Memorial. Get this video posted before my round starts. I don't tee off till 1 o'clock. So, but if you don't know about the Trash Panda ET, it's from Trash Panda and Gateway. They collabed on it, and if you can see, the top of the disc in the rim is a 14 speed, and the bottom, I know my hand's covering the smallest part, but that's because of my name and numbers right there. But the bottom of the disc is like a 7 speed, which is a godsend utility disc for somebody like me who only throws tomahawk forehand. I can throw this thing several different ways, and it's going to do several different things. So yeah, so enjoy the video. I'm sorry it's a little weird, but next week it'll be better. All right, so hole 10 is a 133 foot par 3. It goes right through that small gap right there. It finishes over there to the left. I just missed it. Just missed the line, but I did get up there pretty well. I'm putting with judges today. You'll see why in a later video, probably here in a couple weeks. But I didn't bring my dimes with me, and it showed. But I set the line at 1 over because I hadn't thrown the disc very much, and we'll be even. Hole 2, 263, par 3. Through tomahawk there, you see the lean-in tree beside my back. It's about 50 feet farther than that, and I ended up right at the lean-in tree. Threw it the tomahawk on the small side. I think that was the first time I ever threw it, and it ended up going pretty farther than I was expecting it to go, and it panned a lot. It took a little bit longer to pan than I expected it would, but just a nice little chip up. I had a line, but I did not trust the judge. And on the left side there, there's a rollaway potential. I wasn't about to mess it up. But took a chip up there and then ended up with a par after the second hole, which is nice. So hole 12 is a 217 foot par 3, just out that gap, and then another 50 feet and you're there. I pulled it, but somehow ended up getting lucky through those trees over there on the left and ended up out in the middle. Had a little 30 footer outside the circle jump putt. I did not make it. I'm not a good jump putter, but I will take a par and we'll be even through 3. Now 13, it's a 239 par 3. It's just into that gap where you see the disc landed at, another 30 foot. You see the basket right there behind the tree right in front of me. The last 2 forehands I threw on the smaller side. I'm throwing this one on the bigger side just to kind of see how it reacts differently. And it looks to me like if I throw it on the bigger side, it wants to get to the ground a little bit faster. I did get a little counter skip there, which I didn't like, but I still do end up making the putt, and we'll be even after 4. So hole 5 here, or hole 14 really, is a 153 foot par 3. I hit the inside gap and smacked a tree and dropped straight down. It was not the best drive of the day. Putt here, just a soft run because there is a lot of it's on a hillside, so it will roll all the way down. But we'll end up taking a par for that hole as well. Now hole 15, I cannot stand. It is right through that gap on the top of the hill, 241 feet, par 3, and I threw it just a little too high. And when you end up down there at the bottom, it's almost a guaranteed bogey. Throwing tomahawk here on the small side, and it didn't pan as fast as I was expecting it to, and I smacked that tree. So we're gonna pitch up here, try to get close. It was not a good pitch up, but we will end up making this putt for the par. But me and this hole do not have a good relationship at all. I have lost many a discs on this hole, believe it or not. Just throwing it into the brush down there at the bottom. It is it is easy to lose a disc. But that will put us 1 over. That's a par 3, and we will be 1 over going into the last 3 holes. It's a nice little putt there. So hole 16, 296, par 3. I think this should be a par 4 because it plays a lot longer than 296. But it's through that gap, through the bottom. It goes back up the hill. I actually make a really good run at the basket here. I just pushed in front of it and end up taking my par. So I will be 1 over after 16. And going to hole 17, it's a 171 foot par 3. So a lot of times I throw cap wrap forehand here, but I decided to throw tomahawk instead. If I'd have just missed that tree, I might have got down there closer to the basket, but I didn't. But I have this little downhill putt that's terrifying, and I just pushed it. I didn't give it the run that I wanted to. I could have made that putt. It felt good out of the hands. I just babied it up there. But we will still be 1 over through 17. And on the last hole is a 468 foot par 4, which I'd like to get off the tee a little bit farther here. I think I got about halfway to the basket. I think 230 something feet off the tee. You can't see from where I'm at here, but I do end up throwing it, and it bounces off the bottom of that tree. You might see it in the video, which left me like a 35 footer for birdie, which I did not make. So we will actually hit our line here at 1 over, and be pretty good. I put this disc in my bag. I love this ET. It is a lot of fun to throw, and it's the perfect utility disc for me. So yeah. All right, guys. So if you enjoyed that video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. I post every Friday. You don't want to miss a post. Next Friday, I'll have the full tournament ordeal for this weekend. You'll see all that next Friday. And then I've got 2 more videos planned for the next 2 Fridays. If you want to see more 1 disc challenges, let me know. I love doing them. I will happily take a 1 disc and a putter out there to the course and play around with it and see what I can do. But yeah, just make a comment down below if you want to see anything else like that. But appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next Friday.